So let's talk about website features. There are a number of new tools that you will be able to use on the website. In order to access these tools after being made an expert, it will automatically log you out when the role is applied, and you'll have to log back into your Traderie account. After this, you'll be able to do things such as edit images, descriptions, tags, and properties of various items on the website. This slide shows where you can find different fields that can be altered. So, things like images for the item, current tags applied, applying new tags, applying properties, and editing the item description. So, what are properties and tags? For the sake of this training, let's say you're trying to list a fork. Tags for the fork may be something like utensil or kitchen expansion 2022 if it was an event item. These are just ways that you could categorize the item, such as whether it's from a set of other items, part of an event, other things like that. Properties are a little bit different. Those are ways to explain a little bit about the item itself that you are listing, that may be different for that item specifically. For example, if you're listing a fork, you might want to be able to say whether or not it has three prongs or four prongs. Is it a plastic fork or silver fork? These things can be denoted as properties. Additionally, you can also have an item description. This is preferably whatever the game lists as an official description, but it can also have some extra information in it that may be helpful. Examples of this may be obtaining method, rarity, etc. For images on the website, these can be uploaded by clicking the little pencil icon in the top right corner of the item's current image. It's a bit hard to see in light mode, but it is there. These images are preferably square and with the item centered as much as possible. The supported formats are PNG, JPEG, and GIF, with a maximum file size of 5 megabytes. You also may need to zoom out a little to see the little save button at the bottom. It's just a little bit janky, but hopefully you can do so by doing either Command and the minus key on your keyboard or using Control and the minus key on your keyboard if you're using a non Mac. Next up, we'll be looking at applying tags and properties. At this time, experts can request tags and properties be created in the dev request channel of the server if the ones you need are not available yet. For this item, the magnificent brown trout, we will need to apply the tags resources and fish. That way, when people search for resources or for fish, they will see brown trout as an item. After this, we'll then add the property test fish, which will provide a little drop down of options for our specific fish when listing it. As you can see here, I selected a fish for my brown trout's test fish property. Now it shows on my listing that it is, in fact, a fish. See, it shows up with a fish.